Hey everybody, it's Joe here, Passion Unchained. I'm excited to bring to you Tinder Profile Roast number 5. That is cinco in Spanish for all my Spanish-speaking followers. I am super excited. Without further ado, here we go. What's that face? Doing a face. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to review a profile of one of my subscribers. His name is not Chris, but I'm going to call him Chris. This is his first photo. What do I think of his first photo? Let me generate an opinion. His first photo is a clear shot of him with some sort of background in a city. I can't really tell much about the background, but it's a clear shot of him. Here is the second photo. You see him with an interesting architectural background holding a camera. Here is the third background. He has a sombrero and a beer in his hand, and he's making a candid gesture towards somebody off camera. What are my thoughts about his profile? Let's start with the first photo. You see him clearly, and as you've seen, if you've watched my channel before, the most important thing about the first photo on dating apps is to show yourself clearly, at least from the waist up, if not more. This photo shows him pretty damn clearly. It can be done a little bit better if we saw from the waist up, but it's still very good. It's a flattering photo. It's a candid enough shot, and we can see him very clearly. There's nothing in this photo that stands out, but at the same time, it's very well executed. So I would say it's very good, better than most guys on Tinder. If he wanted to improve it, he could make himself stand out more with more interesting fashion. Like you see, I changed up my shirt for this video. It's got some cool leaves on it. I got it open to show my hairy chest because I'm actually a werewolf. Don't tell anybody. But something like this, it doesn't have to be this kind of style, but some kind of style that makes you stand out will make a girl have more of a reaction and want more girls to swipe right because it's a stronger reaction. This photo, like I said, it's well executed, but there's nothing that makes it stand out. So I would suggest for this guy, for Chris, to have his photo to stand out more, either have a more interesting fashion or have him doing an interesting thing where he still shows himself clearly, but has some interesting aspect to it. Here is his second photo. I love this shot because he's doing something real. He's having an action which has to do with his passions in life. He is holding a camera, and not only is he holding a camera, there's this interesting architectural thing behind him, a ring of some sort. I don't know exactly what it is. I know that this guy lives in Europe, so it's something it's a place I've never been to, and it looks really cool, and I don't know exactly what that is. It could be like a sky bridge or something between two sides of the street, but it looks really cool, and he has his camera. I would say this is a very good photo. The editing makes it look a little dark, so my only suggestion would be to brighten that up. You can do that in editing, especially if it was shot in RAW. I know that these shots were shot by professional cameras, so he could have them in RAW. I would punch up the brightness on that and the warmth a little bit. Aside from that, though, I would say this is an A+ photo. And one extra aspect, I talked about how this is an activity photo, but like I've said in a few other videos, girls want a feel for what it would be like to date you. If you don't give them a window into your life, they don't know what kind of vibe you have and whether you'd be compatible with them. You won't be able to communicate a ton without meeting them, but you'd be able to give them hints of excitement if, say, they're into creative pursuits too, or they like a guy who's into photography, or the vibe that you give with your body language in the background and the fashion that you have vibes with the kind of guy they're looking for. The more window you give them into your life, the more excitement they can have about you, and the more excited some girls will be about swiping right. And that means that when you go to the date, they're going to enter the date immediately with an excitement about you they otherwise would not have. So offering that window into your life doesn't just help you get more matches on the dating apps, it also helps you enter the date with the girl already more excited about you. Now, the girl that I'm dating right now, she's right over there right now, literally. She's looking up and smiling. And we did not match on dating apps. We actually met in person because I run a karaoke group every single month. She came to the first one and just fell in love with me right then and right there. She's laughing because that's only part of the story. I'm going to cut that part out. I'm going to say that's true. And she had actually cyberstalked me and watched a bunch of my YouTube videos.
Stop lying.
Well, you did, though. You did do that. She's blushing right now. And that gave her a lot of excitement about me because she saw that I was a creative guy. You can see the sewing machine right there and the guitar right there. I just borrowed from my friend so I could learn. I already looked the part. I might as well play the part. She saw a lot about me. She knew a lot about me. And before we even met, she decided that she liked me. So we came into the date and it was easy. It was fun. It was exciting. We could skip all the bullshit about the games about, am I going to play hard to get? Do I like you? Do I not like you? We could skip all that and just focus on enjoying each other. While you might not have a YouTube channel, you can take advantage of this principle by putting more of a window into your profile to get a girl to be excited about you. And then when you meet up, there's going to be a lot more attraction and connection already, which means you can skip the games and focus on enjoying each other. Going back to this guy, this photo adds a window into his life, into his hobbies, into what matters to him, and it helps girls build that connection before they meet. So on the date, he is going to have a lot more attraction to work with. And this photo, I fucking love it. He's got a sombrero. It's silly as hell. First of all, he's in Europe, so it's not even bordering Mexico. I'm in America, as you can see, in Austin, Texas. So a lot of my subscribers are also here in America. Howdy, international folk. But this guy is in Europe, so sombreros are not as common. It makes it more unique and exciting and fun. Plus, his expression is super candid. It's obviously taken in the moment. And knowing what I know about when this photo was taken, he was volunteering at an event, so it was a candid shot that was taken without any posing on his part. This photo makes him look fun, it makes him look real, and it makes him look fun. I already said fun. I saw a post recently from another dating profile photographer that I know and respect and might be meeting soon in LA where I have a few shoots. He lives in Sweden, and he posted something on Instagram where it said that most guys, this is a mistake a lot of guys make, and the mistake that this guy is actually not making, and he's doing very well using this concept to his advantage. Most guys on their dating apps are trying to get photos that look cool, that make them look like a badass, that make them look awesome. And you want a few of those. At its core, it's a mistake for who are you trying to appeal to. When a guy is talking to his guy friends, he wants to make the other guy friends think he's a badass. From guys to guys, we, in general, want to look at others and feel like they're cool and we're around cool people and I'm a cool person. A lot of guys make their profile to impress their friends, not understanding that girls look at profiles a different way. So they'll have a profile and each photo is like, this shows that I'm cool, this shows that I'm cool, this shows that I'm cool, this shows that I'm cool. Girls want to see different aspects of you. They want to feel a connection. Even if you're looking for something super casual, like a fling, a friend with benefits, or even a hookup, and especially if you're looking for a long-term relationship, girls will feel more connected to you and more ready to do anything you want if they have a feeling of connection towards you. And if you only show one aspect of yourself, girls are going to feel like that's not truly you. They're going to feel a little bit disconnected. If you look too perfect in your dating profile, then you're going to seem unattainable to them and unrealistic. They're going to feel like you're putting up a front. You're still going to attract some girls, but you're leaving a lot of matches on the table. The way that you get those matches is by showing a bunch of different aspects of you. Show your silly side, show your fun side, show your creative side, and show your cool side. This photo shows his fun side. I look at this photo and I want to date him. The only thing is I don't really want to go to Europe to date him. But jokes aside, he looks really fun in this with his hat, with his expression, and with the way he's just pointing at the guy that he's giving the beer to. Love this photo. Keep it up. Now, all together with this profile, it's got a all right photo. The first photo is all right. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's got a solid second photo and a solid third photo. My suggestion for right now is to put either the second or the third photo into the first photo's place and delete that photo. I don't think that photo is helping him because the other photos show him just as clearly, but they also add a lot of emotion to it and a lot of depth to who this guy is. Second, I would add more photos of him doing things or more activity photos. You've seen in a lot of the videos I've shared why activity photos are so important, and I've shared it in this video. I'm going to pop up a bunch of examples of activity photos I've taken for clients that give more depth into who they are and how you would feel around them if you were dating them. All in all, this is a great start to a profile, and it can be stellar if he deletes the first photo and adds a bunch of action photos. I hope this gives you more insight into how your profile compares to other guys on the market and how you can make your profile attract more women that are perfect for you, wanting what you want, and excited about meeting you. If you want me to give my personal advice to you in a video like this, there's an email in the description. Email me your photos, and by emailing me, FYI, you're giving me permission to post your photos on a video like this online. I won't use your name, but I will use your photos. If you're inspired by this and you see all the work and insight that I put into my photo shoots, and you like the examples I put up from clients that I've worked with, go ahead and visit the link in the description, and you could be my next success story, and you can get more matches and more dates, just like everyone that I put up here as examples. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, my friends.